What is going on, world of YouTube? My name is Grandmaster Scott. Welcome back to episode 3 of the Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke. Slash Hexlocke, but Nuzlocke just does better for numbers. Where we last left off, we got 3 of our gym badges, loads of encounters and evolutions, and now we are on our way to our next gym. Okay, nothing here. Alright. The next gym for us is still on side. And also, almost forgot, here is our team recap. Since we're naming all Pokemon after trees, we have Maple the Raboot, we've got Corvus, Ash the Corvisquire, we have Oak the Cherim, Fur the Snover, Hickory the Snow Runt, and Pine Tree the Ninetales. We already got an encounter for this area, so we'll continue with the double battle. Let me get some chapstick on. Okay, I can manage this. Especially with the harsh sunlight. Just double kick the Poniard and luck the Togetic. I have no clue what Pokemon's making go. Oh, it's the Togetic. Level 30 Ash, level 29 Oak. And Pluck. Oh, it's got Ancient Power. It should be fine. Yeah, Togetic has kind of bad stats. It's good defensively, but not the best in combat. Okay. And I don't know, do these still count the same way as like black and white doctors? No. Won't be a better place without the need for doctors. Not wrong? Okay, good. That just canceled the encounter. Backpacker again. Didn't heal, but I also didn't take too bad of damage, so it should be fine. I doubt this thing has like rock. I doubt this thing has a rock move. Yeah, no, low swing. I'm not gonna risk anything. I'm not gonna risk in case if there's a speed tie. I'm pretty sure I'd be faster regardless, but I didn't want to risk anything. Flame charge. And, okay, good. I am going to heal after that. Good. That actually scares me a little. Level 29. Muy dramatico, fantastico. Alright, didn't expect Spanish. There. Okay. Oh, this is just how I progress. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna head to the other ladder. Want to explore this place before I continue. Okay. How's this thing level 33? That's my highest level Pokemon. Well, if I ever need to do any grinding at a time, I know where to. Although I believe I'm fine. The one I'm going to be using primarily is Ash, because it's going to be a fighting type gym coming up, so I'll pick up a hidden item after. Level 34. 2 more levels and they can get a Cinderace. Stay in. Well, actually, technically, Ash isn't the only one who I'll be using, because Pine Tree has extra sensory. So, worst case scenario, I can always use Pine Tree. I can always use Pine Tree if I need like psychic help. But our ice types are going to be useless unless I need something to swap into. So, unfortunately, Snover and Snowrunt are going to be sacrificial pawns. I'm going to shake the tree until I can get the Pokemon that would fall out of here. And then just collect what berries remain. Citrus berries. Would be a good emergency heal, if that's what I keep. Ooh, Leppa berries, too. And Greedents. This is what Squirtle evolves into. Basically, Peter Griffin. Oh, Peter Griffin's got health. But just like Peter Griffin, he also doesn't have much going on up there. Look, he's just pooped out his berries. Level 31. Level 29. But if we ever need a sacrifice, I'll be sacrificing... Oh, wait, just all the berries are gone. Oh, well. Some curry for the curry decks. No, I'm not. Because I never will. Okay, please be easier than that other backpacker. Revenge. Okay. Doesn't get me 288. Triple foe. Okay, that just swaps out. And detach out. Okay, that's actually fantastic. I get a flying type. Now, assuming you don't have Smackdown, this should be fine. Okay, no, you're just gonna do another swap out. Just coming in instead. Oh, that's actually bad. Protect. Honestly, just to show off Protect, and also a little bit out of here. Okay, it was going for a Circle Throw. Let's see how Ice Shard works. How much damage Ice Shard can do. Can this kill? No. Did we just lose Snowrunt? Well, I'm actually not too upset because, well, we didn't really use Hickory that much anyway. I should have just swapped into Ash, then we could have kept them. But what's done is done. And to be fair, I needed to make room in the party anyway. So I'm not too beat up over it. Level 28. Honestly, would have rather Fur die. Okay. Now, while we put Hickory in the death box, let us give us a loot. Oh, wait, why are you here? Oh, wait, no, that's right, because you were in excess. But let us take a moment of silence to honor Hickory's death. Rest in peace, Hickory. Level 29. Let's move on. So far, 2 deaths this whole Nuzlocke. Alright, I know I have some Pokemon in the box, although I don't think any of them are going to be that helpful in the Nuzlocke. Let me look. Because we have Arborvitae and Poplar. Poplar, maybe. It is a psychic type, so it might help in the gym. Fleck, Light, Scream, Confusion, Struggle Bug. Let me double check the fighting gym real quick. Okay, 4 Pokemon, 3 fighting. Let's see, 3 fighting moves and a normal move, a fighting move, a dark move, a steel move, a fighting move, a dark move, fighting move, a dark move, and normal move. Okay, so no rock types, although there are dark type moves, so Poplar would be in a little bit of trouble, but I think it's fine. Yeah. I just can't send them out against her Pangoro. Also, highest is level 36, so getting everyone to level 34 would probably be the smartest thing. So I am going to do that. Okay. I'll be using a Poplar. I'll be using Poplar, our... I want to say Dottler? Yeah, Dottler. Okay. Alright, let me check what moves I can learn you. Okay, Payback, you're a special attacker, so that's not going to be that helpful. Not attract. Can't learn Electro Web. That makes sense, but still... Okay, I don't actually have any TMs to teach you that'll be that good for you. Rare Candy. Okay, hello, Durant. Just Flame Charge, and we're good. Okay, so I've got 4 Pokemon that are helpful, but not in every encounter. I think at best I could lead Poplar against the first Pokemon, but because of the dark moves, it's a little scary. Steel Wing! That's actually fantastic for Ash. It's not a bad steel move. Oh, wait, she can't learn it yet. Okay, so I gotta wait for her to evolve. Because then I know for a fact she can learn it. Silicobra. Oh, wait! It's level 35? I thought it was level 36. Must have been confusing it with other starters. Or Corviknight, because I believe Corviknight's level 36. Well, fully evolved starter. Here's our Cinderace. Alright, Striker Pokemon juggles a pebble with his feet, turning into a burning soccer ball. Its shots strike opponents hard and leave them scorched. And this is when we get Pyro Ball. Oh, 100% I'm learning this. And we are getting rid of Flame Charge for it, because 120 base power, 90 accuracy is kind of bad, but if I could find like a zoom lens, that would be helpful. So I'm gonna get rid of Flame Charge. Wouldn't hate keeping Quick Attack on hand. But now I got Pyro Ball. So this is good. Okay, I'm going to use that, actually, not just that, didn't I also have, okay, I had 2 rare candies, yeah, so I can get to 2 levels, Poplar 2 levels, and then didn't I also have an XP candy? If I did, it wouldn't be here. No, okay. Guess I was wrong. Okay. I am going to heal though. Okay. Oh, Duncan looks crazy. Okay, Pyro Ball. You know, there was a time when I actually did like Cinderace as a starter, but honestly, after this Pokemon Scarlet Nuzlocke, I have begun to love the Fuecoco line. I actually didn't see what was coming out next. Oh, Sudowoodo. I should be fine. It's a rock type, but... no, I should be fine. Yeah, if I can survive whatever this hit's going to be... can I survive Rock Slide? Yes. And without this... and it doesn't drop speed, so this double kick kills. Okay. Oh wait, this was the way to go. Okay, so that other way was a different way. Okay. There's also actually, now that I remember, there's actually a way we can get an encounter here. I don't remember how to specifically, but this game does a thing with fossils. I just don't remember how the fossils work again. And by that I mean I don't remember where to find them. Oh! Well, there's one of them. And TN15 Dig. This is actually a great... this can actually be a great move. Who can learn it? Why is the only one who can learn it a special attacker? Okay, I don't know if I can find him anywhere else. Let me just do a bit more exploration. Just in case if I can find the other. Because basically how it works here is you don't just simply have the fossil. What you have is parts of a fossil, and you can kind of mix match them, and that can give one of 4 different Pokemon. Kind of a joke off of how certain fossils were just mismatches of other types. I think this red will be good for grinding. I don't think there's any others with a good in the wild area yet that I feel comfortable in, but we'll see. Light Clay. Characters moves like Light Screen and Reflect will be active longer. You know, that wouldn't be bad to give to Poplar, because then I can set up the Reflect early. Don't know you. Okay. Alright. Yeah, but because I don't have any other type, any other fossil type, it won't, like, I can't do anything. Getting Dig into Light Clay wasn't bad, though. So, again, here's what my strategy is. Because I don't think any of her Pokemon have Brick Break. Let me double check. No, none of them have Brick Break. Okay, so I've got a bit of a plan for here. Give this to Poplar. This is going to be a two-part plan. The first step is leading with Poplar, so I can set up a Reflect, reducing how much damage the Pokemon take. Then so lead with a Light Clay Poplar, and then set up the Reflect. It will last, I believe, 1 or 2 extra turns. I don't remember how many. But here's the town of our next gym, Stowonside. And this gym actually is one of it, too, that does something I really like when it comes to Pokemon gyms. Being that it is actually version exclusive. Basically, something they did with this game that you don't really see in other games except for Black and White is that depending on what version of the game you're playing, whether it's Sword or it's Shield, you actually get different gym leaders. Like with different type specialties, different teams, TMs. Alright, I'm actually going to check how the jobs were going so I can see some of the reserve Pokemon. Because we sent some of them out to get experience, so I wanted to see how they're doing. So these were just some of the encounters. This is just to ensure that we don't have anyone that fell. Or like fallen off. Job complete. Pokemon did an exceptional job. They got XP for helping out. With level ups. Oh, and I got healing items out of that. Nice. So this is just how I'm going to handle this so that we don't have any Pokemon that are just too weak. So that way I don't have to worry. 1 level up. I just realized something. Juniper, Sycamore? Are the people giving the jobs the Pokemon professors? Didn't notice that. Complete. It's not a lot of experience, but it's enough that it can help. Okay, so Pokemon that are poison type. So, oh wait. Arborvitae, London Plain. I believe Cherry is a poison type as well? Well, actually, hang on. I want to check. Normal type, Psychic type. I just want to make sure, like, which ones I'm leaving behind. Leave behind the normal and Psychic types. You're both poison and Psychic. Oh no, you're just pure Psychic. Okay. So, I don't have any others. I don't have any other poison types, so... Also, 14... Yeah, they didn't get that bad of experience. Let's send Teak, Crabapple, and Redbud. Send. For the whole day, get him more experience. Okay, now I don't actually have any normal types. So something I'm going to do instead, I'm going to this help wanted to send my psychic types early. To just send these psychic types with second warp. For the whole day, and then send whatever else ones I want. Because unfortunately, without a Pokemon that is of that specific type, I'm not actually going to be doing that well. So just send the ones of the lower level. And then here's Alan. Just realized, if I ever actually used that Sneasel, that means I'm going to have to train and evolve them in my off time. Like at a separate time. Okay, let me check to see if I can get them any new names. Or not names, but moves. I could just get Faint, so I could not deal with Protect and Detect. I don't know if I will ever actually need it, so no. And even if it has priority, I don't know if I want to care about it that much. Okay, nothing. And I don't remember if I checked this before, but did Oak have any others? One being Flower Shield. Raise the defense of all grass-type Pokemon in battle with a mysterious power. Okay, so pretty much no. Alright. Some Super Potions. I'm good on Great Balls, and then I'm going to sell the Revives. So, I have means of healing Pokemon. I have extra means of healing Pokemon now, even if it's not by much. Duskstone? I don't have any Pokemon that evolve with Duskstone, unfortunately. Let me also check on one side to see if there's any good items here. Stow on side. Just to check what items I could actually get. There's the bargain shop. Oh yeah, the bargain shop. Bargain shop. What's today's bargain? Black Sludge. That's for poison Pokemon, so no. Next would have been a Reaper Cloth. Well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Today I'm buying a bag of Stardust. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, if I had a bag of Stardust, that would have been extra money. Okay. And then just the items. Okay. The man on the left. Oh, within the Pokemon Center, there's actually stuff. Okay, so I can actually get another encounter. With the fossilized birds, that is actually a new encounter. Okay, so let's see. I can get, just off of the ones that I just care about the most. Rocky Helmet, Venoshock, Fly, and that's pretty much it. Okay. Oh, and also Hidden X special attacks. Not gonna care that much about those. Okay, if I had a Maractus, I could have gotten a Hatena. Metal Coat for steel moves. Venoshock. Venoshock actually not that bad of a move if I've got a Pokemon with Toxic. So, when the time comes to use that Skorupi, well, not Skorupi, maybe Toxel? Well, probably not even Toxel, because Toxel ended up having a bad nature, so probably not him. Rare Bones. Like, it's money. Rocky Helmet. Okay, so there's stuff in the houses there. First thing I want to do, though, is everyone's healed up? Good, just in case. I am going to get the fossil encounter. Because again, that is an actual encounter for us. So, I can get just a little extra. And then I'm going to battle Hop. Then I'm going to do a bit of grinding to get some of the weaker ones to level 34. And then we can fight. Not a fan of that low accuracy. If I can find... I believe it's the zoom lens I need. So zoom lens or wide lens. One of them increases accuracy. Then I wouldn't have to worry so much about the 90 accuracy on it. I mean, 90 accuracy isn't too bad, but... Okay, I got a fossilized bird with a fossilized dino. Restore. And Arctozolt acquired. Not that bad amidst the fossils, I believe. An electric ice type. It's another ice type, but it's good. The shaking of its freezing upper half is what generates its electricity. It has a hard time walking around. And let me look up my list of tree names again. We're gonna see. I had cedar, juniper, willow. Named. Looking to see which one I haven't taken the name of yet. Oh, here we go. This is Cypress. Let me just check your stats real quick. Level 10. Speed lowering, special defense raising. Could have been better. Volt absorb. Powder snow, thunder shock, charge. Not horrible. Box it. Okay. And then using the other one would have literally just gotten me another Arctozolt. But basically, I don't remember how many items there are. I believe there's like 4 different fossilized types, and then doing enough combinations, there are 4 combinations. Yeah, 4 fossilized, and then 4 combinations. One of them in particular is like really good and competitive for its signature move. Lorax. I hear you speak for the trees. I'm still not sure what to do about all that stuff I told you before, about me being weak and dragging down Lee's good name and all, yeah? But the only thing I can do now is get stronger, right? So I'm gonna try all kinds of different things against you and see what works. You're on. Yeah, let's do it. I bet an all-out battle with my true rival will help me get my head on straight. So yeah, so from this point on until the end of the game, he's just gonna use different Pokemon. Mostly different Pokemon. Just to see like what strategies work. And I just realized I'm already at a disadvantage with the Cramorant. It should be fine, but let's see. I forgot he has a Cramorant. Okay, Headbutt. Dive. Okay, it's a 2-turn move. So if I just switch to one of my other Pokemon, if I go into Oak, to be a Grass type, resisting it, not having the worst defense. And now it's just eating a Pikachu. Sometimes I forget that. Sunny day. And that's fine. Because I can now raise my stats. Sunlight turned harsh. With Flower and Gift, my attack and special attack is raised. Magical Leaf. Unfortunately, an electric Pokemon would be more helpful, but I don't have one. And I'm paralyzed because it was the Pikachu. Oh my god! Why? I'm making every Pokemon die today! I forgot it was a flying type. I'm gonna go back into Maple to Headbutt. I forgot it was a flying type. I'm an idiot. So that's another dead. Although on the bright side, I was able to get the harsh sunlight set up, and thanks to the Heat Rock, it's going out for an extended number of turns. So, Pyro Ball. Well, on the bright side, our only grass and ice type now is Snover. So there goes that complaint I kept having the last 2 streams. I just kept saying like, wow, our team is so unbalanced, like 2 fire types, 2 grass types, 2 ice types. Now I don't have to worry about either. I mean, honestly, Cherrim wasn't that good of a Pokemon. Snorunt would have been good. I'm more upset about losing Snorunt than I am losing Cherrim. Even though Cherrim actually did help in that last, in the water gym. I mean, Cherrim and Snover did. Toxel. I'll go into probably Poplar. I'm gonna go into Poplar so I can just use Poplar. But this also means we have had 3 deaths so far. I don't know what I can try. We can do to try and win now. You can't. Confusion. That really only helps if you are low health. Like now. But I'm not gonna set up the Reflect, because honestly, this is good. Fortunately, I am a very slow Pokemon. This is not going to help. So I just do something really quick. Oh, you're with Sync. Alright. Had a block spam call. Level 30. Hop defeated. immediate evolution. So I lost a Pokemon, but I got an evolution. Poplar evolved into Orbeetle. Not a bad Pokemon, honestly. Orbeetle, the 7-spot Pokemon, Bug Psychic, famous for its high level of intelligence and the large size of its brain is proof that it possesses immense psychic power. Based in this world, big brain equals big psychic ability. Try switching my team members in and out to max out their potential in every matchup, but we just couldn't get it together somehow. Maybe that's why I'm still so weak. But Lee really is the greatest trainer, and I don't want people to be laughing at him all because his little brother is rubbish. It's not enough. I've got to train harder, and harder, till no one's laughing. I'm off, mate. Off to find the kind of Pokemon that I can really draw the strength out of. Okay. And now... Oh, child. Gym challengers should battle for the sake of their own Pokemon. Why worry about saving the champion's name? We all know he's unbeatable. He's unbeatable, and he has Charizard. Anyway, here's something for letting me watch your battle. Beasley Guard. Now, on you go, child. You're headed to the Stow-on-site gym next, no? The gym challenge is about having fun. And we just gotta watch her walk away. They really couldn't do... There we go, fade transition. Are you the one who does it? Yes, okay. TM Fly. This can just be a good flying move to have. Just in the back pocket. Excuse me. Oh, and here are the X special attacks. Okay, that is... Oh, wait, there's also a ladder here. See if it's anything good. Cracked pot? No. Okay, that was it, just a cracked pot. If I find a Sinistea, that'd be helpful. But until then, we have another member to say goodbye to. You really helped us during the water, Jim. But now you're dead too. Another moment of silence for another dead member. Oak the Cherrim. Alright. What do I have as a replace that could help as a replacement? Part of me wants to go Apple. Like, it's a grass type, but it's also a dragon type. And Locust isn't going to be that much help. Not only because I can't get the Eviolite now, but I can't even evolve it without a trade. So... And then a dark type would be terrible, and an ice type would be terrible. So I'm going to take Apple, who I actually can evolve now. Because I have one of the apples already. So as a reminder, lower special defense, lower defense, raise special attack, ripen berries to double their effects, withdraw, and astonish. Alright, I'm going to take both this Pokemon and Poplar to the move reminder to see if any new moves can be learned. Poplar probably can't, but I want to check anyway. Since it evolved? No. Oh wait, yes, actually. Oh, quite a few. Bug Buzz, Psybeam, let's see which ones. Okay, so we got Confuse Ray to inflict Confuse, Magic Coat to negate moves like Leech Seed, Agility to raise our speed, Psybeam, Ally Switch, which is only good with double battles, and Hypnosis to put a Pokemon to sleep. I'm gonna definitely take Psybeam and Hypnosis, Psybeam and Bug Buzz as stronger versions of Struggle Bug and Confuse. And then I honestly want to keep Light Screen and Reflect. It means I lose some move slots, but just having the ability to set up a barrier isn't a bad thing. At the same time, my speed is bad, so that might actually be a bad thing. But I'll leave it at that. If I can find any other moves, whether by level up or by TM, then I'll change my mind. Okay, so Applin can't learn anything else. So let me see first the items. So I've got a level up. No, I have a Rocky Helmet. Do I actually? Okay, I have a fancy apple. I gotta remember how Applin evolves again. Okay. Okay, unfortunately, with the apples I have, it won't. And also when it comes to... Alright, balanced attack, but high defense. Meant to be slow. And literally cannot learn anything else. The only TM it can learn is Attract. Okay. Good to know. So, pretty much, I've got to evolve it immediately. So, okay, one of these won't actually exist, so it's either a Flapple or an Appleton. I believe it's a version exclusive, like, one of the items is version exclusive. Hammerlock Pokemon Sword. Okay, Tart Apple is here. Where? Oh, okay. If I just go back to Hammerlock, there's just someone who will give it to me. Okay, so I've got to do this evolution now. Because otherwise it's literally going to be it's going to be an actually useless Pokemon. I'm trying to remember which way the vault was. It was here. So there's a kid. If I lend them the Applin temporarily. Oh, Muscle Band. You? Oh, okay. Haven't. Okay, if you give the one you like an apple, you'll be able to there forever. Check this someone like, okay. I have an Applin. I don't think I just get rid of the Applin. I think I still just have it. I think I can still keep the Applin. Alright. Hey, check out this apple! Alright, I can't take it. Catch one yourself. Even though we're separated and far away from each other, I'll still be waiting for an apple you caught yourself. Oh, that's cute. Okay, give me back my Applin. Congratulations, kid. Now give me back my apple. Give me back my Applin. Yes, give me back my Applin, thank you. And the tart apple. Yeah, it's not that hard to catch Applin either, so go on, kid. Okay, and that is immediately an evolution. I don't know why I keep doing that. But that is an immediate evolution I can do. So, Muscle Band. This headband exudes strength, slightly boosting the power of physical moves, which can be really good for a lot of our Pokemon. Use this on Apple, and then we get Flapple. Let me just look at its learn set just so I can just learn it right away. And yes, this is fully evolved. Okay, more physical than special. Apple Wing Pokemon. It ate a sour apple, and that induced this evolution. In its cheeks, it stores an acid capable of causing chemical burns. Oh. Immediate wing attack. So we've got a flying move. That's not bad. And since you're more physical, here, you can take the muscle band. Alright, let me just look at your stats just immediately. Yeah, more physical than special. So I'm going to... Alright, let's see. You can get Twister, but that's a physical move. Looks like your only physical dragon move is Dragon Rush. And that's not until level 44. And then oh, wait, hang on. Let me check a previous generation. Yeah, same thing. And then you can't even learn Dragon Rage. So this is so this is not that good of a Pokemon if you need a Dragon Pokemon. I mean, I'll take Twister, but this is kind of terrible. Acrobatics is actually pretty good. Well, actually, not Twister, wait, you can already learn Dragon Pulse? Oh yeah, it's level 28. Okay, so I'll get you Dragon Pulse at least. Thankfully, the special attack isn't that far behind. And then, what are some good TMs to look for? You can learn Fly, but I think I'd rather Acrobatics and then take the Muscle Band off. You can learn Bullet Seed. You have your own signature move at level 32. Nice power. So, I'm going to... Nope. I'm going to teach you, first things first, Dragon Pulse. And yes, I see Dragon Dance, but I'm not going to teach it Dragon Dance. Mostly because I'm... Well, no, actually, that might be helpful. Especially considering I'm not that bad in defenses. So, I'll get rid of this, and then I'll take off the Muscle Band. But Dragon Rush, despite its low accuracy, would be a pretty good move to have. And then I'm going to take the Dragon Dance, raising attack and speed, which, for being slow, could help me. So I'm going to get rid of Withdraw. And then none of my I can't teach it any of my current moves, but I am good with what it has at the moment. So this was not that bad of a Pokemon to acquire. I'm going to put the Muscle Band back to capitalize on Acrobatics, especially for the gym. So we don't have that bad a Pokemon for this upcoming gym. We've got 3 good ones. 4 if you count Ninetales. And then I don't actually have anything at the moment. So, I'm going to check Orbeetle real quick. I just want to check what its moves are. And then I'm going to do some training at the route before Stow-on side to get him up. Okay, so moves to look for. Level 36, he'll get Psychic. And that's pretty much the only other damaging move. So let me just look at TMs. Giga Drain actually wouldn't be bad. And then obviously Psychic, but these are the technical records. That would take some grinding, but that is how I can get Shadow Ball and Energy Ball. So those aren't horrible. Alright, I'm going to do a bit of grinding. Get, not everyone, because some of them are pretty close. But I'm gonna go at least level 34 for Pine Tree, Poplar, and Apple. I'm actually gonna put. Part of me is considering putting Fur at the very least. Well, no, because I want Fur to catch up. So everyone's just gonna do a bit of grinding to catch up because we are surprisingly underleveled for the gym. So I'm just going to do this now. Thankfully, the Pokemon here are actually pretty high level, so it shouldn't take too long, at least compared to like other gyms. So and there's actually some already fully evolved Pokemon here. So that's not bad either. So, this is just, it'll take a little while. So, actually, I'm gonna get my, earbuds so I can just watch a video in the meantime. Hey, what's going on? We're just grinding until the next gym. I want to look up again what Cinderace's moveset was, so... Could have been revenge, assurance. Excuse me. Learn revenge and assurance. And who knows, maybe during all this level grinding, we can just find a random shiny, and that can just be a shiny encounter. Oh, no, I didn't want to learn Swagger. I hope the shiny that we get is a shiny Yamask. I think I'll, instead of going level 34, I'll go level 33. Oh. Well, no, level 34. That's how I do my level caps. The level of the trainer's weakest Pokemon. I don't think I had any other Pokemon with other good dark moves. Not really, no. Oh, cool. Alright, I'm gonna now heal a bit. Okay, so that doesn't affect anything. So the Pokemon in the party doesn't actually affect. Okay, so what's Grab Apple? Alright. Big damage. Lower defense. Okay. I'll get rid of Astonish for that. So I can have a grass move. Oh, Bug Buzz is stronger. Light stream. Okay, once I get Apple to level 34, we'll be done. Grab that. Hey, welcome. We're just doing some grinding before the gym. Yep, don't worry, Apple's fine. As long as this bug bite isn't a crit, we're safe. Well, there goes that Pokemon. That was a waste of time. We had to do an entire side quest and everything to get it to evolve. Whatever. That seriously gets me upset. But it's time. We have had a surprising amount of deaths. We have had 3 deaths today, making it a total of 4 dead. These were just random ones. So, let us have a moment of silence for Apple. Okay then. Alright, I am going to put Spruce in the party for a dark type, as I think that could actually be helpful in certain circumstances. Alright, let me double check what your stats were like again. Lower special attack, boost defense. You're clearly more special offensive, so that's not that good. Snarl, assurance, nasty plot, sucker punch. Okay. Alright, let's see what I can teach you. You're more special, so I'm not teaching you dig. Not teaching you Thief. Not teaching you Attract. Wow, you can't learn any... Oh, okay, well, you can learn Swift. I'll let you learn Swift. And I'll get rid of Assurance. Well, that was a tremendous waste of time. We've had a surprising amount of deaths today. I didn't expect one of the deaths to be to a wild Pokemon of all things. I mean, looking back on it, it makes sense that that death happened, but still. I mean, at least Orbeetle didn't die, but... Man. Okay, it's fine. We have our team, so we are going in. It's not a horrible team. So... let's go. Hello, ball guy. Give me the ball. Heavy ball. That can be good. Pokeball that is better than usual at catching very heavy Pokemon. Which is good if you're going for like some of the higher levels. I'm gonna get one. And we're good. I feel comfortable with the team I have, so let's challenge the fighting gym. You know, at the beginning of, before the grinding started, I was feeling really good with all the Pokemon I had. We should be fine. I will admit two things. First, we would actually be a little worse off if this were Pokemon Shield, because this would have been a Ghost Gym instead. But because it's Pokemon Sword, it's a fighting gym, so we're a little better off. But also, I love the gym mission. A bit more. Rotate the control stick to the right and the couple spin to the right. Rotate to the left, make it spin to the left. You hit a wall, rotate the stick as quickly as you can to get yourself out of that sticky situation. This is a fun one because it's pretty much just it's just this. It's just a little mini game. Wish you could do more of these, but whatever. Feeling pretty dizzy. Can you battle in that condition? I'll be fine. Alright, a little Psybeam. And I'll stay in because of the wear. So unless this thing has Brutal Swing, we should be fine. It doesn't. It has Bind, which isn't that much damage. And Psybeam. And done. Alright, next one. trainer. It's a theme park attraction. This would actually be a... If you have the right safety gear, this would be a really fun, like, attraction at a theme park. Thankfully, Orbeetle has really high defense, so I'm not too scared when going against some of the Pokemon. Okay. So I've got to wait for you to launch me first. You would be seriously dizzy after this ride, but it would be so much fun. Except for that last bit. That would absolutely make you vomit. Gym Trainer Simon. Psybeam. Prevent shouldn't do that much damage. Yeah, that was nothing. Psybeam again. Hitmonchan. Unless you have Sucker Punch, we should be fine. You have Bullet Punch. We are fine. Does this think that the Hitmonchan is in a... Oh no, still about equal defense, so okay. Level 33, level 32. Okay, I'm going to use the fresh water. Waters. Okay. Now for the fighting gym. Gym mission cleared. I want to test something by the end of this series. I want to compare this to the last Nuzlocke I did and see if we did better, worse, or about the same. Even if it is just by one dead Pokemon. So depending on how our death box looks, I want to see. So just be a little fun. Welcome, Gym Challenger. I'm B. Do you have an unshakable spirit that won't be moved no matter how you're attacked? I think I'll just test that out, shall I? Here we go. Gym Leader B. Okay. Now for the strategy to commence. Reflect. And with a light clay, it lasts longer. That was a waste. Psybeam. That's all it did. Compared to how much this does. I want to test something while I have Orbeetle out. couple things, actually. First, we've got it for 5 more turns. Then, Bug Buzz. Is this super effective? No, but another one. But that was a crit. Night Slash. With the Reflect, we live. Yes. So here's my plan. If that's as much as Night Slash does, although it is a move with an increased chance of critical hits. Circle Throw. Okay, we immediately had to have it switched out. Okay. Don't be Snover and we're good. Yeah, okay. I am fine with it being Ash. So, Drill Peck. Level 36. Wants to learn Psychic. Heck yes! Level 36. Switch Pokemon into Poplar. I want to ensure that the light screen, not light screen, that the Reflect stays up for as long as I can. For as long as it can. So Surface. And as a reminder, the Reflect is still up for 2 more turns. So I'm gonna Reflect again. So I'm gonna use Reflect to. Oh, okay. I can't while it's still active. Okay, in that case, I'm going to Super Potion. This music. You can thank Toby Fox for this game, because Game Freak hired him to do the music of the game. Sword Dance. Alright, so, again, here's the plan. The Reflect wore off, so I will reapply it. Your Detect is fine. It means nothing to me. Reflect. And Psychic. I was hoping that was a one-shot. But Brutal Swing, we live it. That probably would have killed us if we didn't have well, actually, we probably would have been fine even without Reflect. But the Reflect was more for the next Pokemon. Ash, level 37. And I'm actually going to send Ash in. Even though Action Sensor is fine, Drill Peck does more damage. Especially with Gigantamax. Or not Gigantamax, but Dynamax. So here's the plan. It's time to dig in our heels. I'm not giving up, so neither should you. Max Airstream. I want to repeat myself. Toby Fox is the one who was doing the music. Game Freak. Well, this game has its own problems. Game Freak clearly learned to upgrade some of their music, so they got Toby Fox to do the compositions. Okay, at least I know I'm faster than the Machamp. Which makes sense, Machamp is actually fairly slow, but it has some defense to it. And Gigantamax Machamp. Max Airstream. Ooh, that was close to a one-shot. Okay, the Max Strike would have lowered my defense. Oh no, lower my speed. Well, I mean, I'm faster anyway. So... that's all, folks. Thank you, Mr. Fox, for this banger. Yeah, and not just this. The music in Scarlet and Violet he did as well. I don't believe it was all of the music, but he did a lot of it. Level 40 Maple, level 33 Spruce. Gym Leader B defeated. I felt the fighting spirit of your Pokemon as you led them in battle. Gym Leader B defeated! That makes 4 gym badges. Lose 4 Pokemon for 4 gym badges. Thank you for the battle. Facing you gave me all the explanation I needed. Battling against you and your team. I hadn't expected it, but it made my heart dance. It's good to be unshakable in the face of battle, but it's good to be moved by battle as well. Thank you again. Take the fighting badge. I don't know why she's holding her elbow. But that's the fighting badge. And also as a reminder, if you were doing this in Pokemon Sword, instead of facing Fighting Gym Leader B for the fighting badge, you'd be facing Ghost Gym Leader Alistair for the Ghost badge. And I believe the TM he gives you is Hex. But for her, we get Revenge, which is not that bad of a move. Does increase damage if you take damage in the same turn. So who can learn Revenge? Maple and Ash both can. I don't know if I want Maple to have Revenge, because I want to wait for her to get a Steel move. So I'm going to get rid of Double Kick for Revenge for Maple. Revenge learned. Okay. And if we need a sacrifice, I'll be sacrificing Spruce. But we shouldn't, because Spruce could actually help us in this upcoming fight. Because there's going to be another fight quickly after. Looks like my Emperor really likes you, huh? Anyway, we've run into each other at a good time. You know the mural here in Stowonside? It's said to tell the story of the hero of Galar as well. Though what's there today is actually a replica of the ancient art that used to be here. You tend to have surprisingly sharp insight, so I was wondering what you might think when you see the ruins. Kaboom! What in the world was that? Sounds like it came from the direction of the ruins, too. Let's have a look. Come on, Yamper. Sure, but first, let me heal my Pokemon. Everyone seems wobbly even after they get their badge. It's like, I have severe vertigo. I just realized I should check to see if Spruce can learn any new moves. Since I did just catch a fully evolved Pokemon. So as a reminder, coming out of that gym, our current Pokemon are a Cinderace, a Corvusquire, a Ninetales, an Orbeetle, a Snover, and a Nickit. Or not Nickit, this is the evolved form of Nickit, Thievul. Okay. Spruce? What else can you learn that's good? Nothing. Wow. You're worthless. Okay, despite you being a fully evolved Pokemon, you are going to be a sacrifice Pokemon. And then I'm putting Cypress on instead. And if you're wondering where our other Pokemon are, they are currently doing the Pokejobs thing for experience. A Dipper, you mean? Oh, that's sad, but you're not wrong. Okay, destroy it. Destroy it all! We're going to find those wishing stars! Here's Bede, casually committing terrorism. We've got to bring the chairman more wishing stars if we want to please him. Kaparaja! If you're truly the chairman's Pokemon, then you should feel grateful for this chance to help him find wishing stars. Now quick, destroy this public art! Oh my, you again. So you think that you can start collecting wishing stars now and get the chairman's favor? That's the way of things, is it? Let me see. So you do have some cunning in you, but I won't have it. I won't allow anyone to stand in my way. Pokemon Trainer Beads. Alright, Pyro Ball. You know, when I first played this, I forgot what I named the Squirrel Buddies originally, but when it evolved into Cinderace, what I named them was... I didn't have to judge you in your abilities. You one-shot my Pokemon! Got the Rita. Let's send in Spruce. Let's let Spruce have a moment in the sunlight. Like, he may be Dipper, but once we're done with him, he'll be Seuss. Oh man, now I kind of wish I named all the Pokemon after Gravity Falls characters. Oh well, too late now. Maybe next Nuzlocke we'll do that. Oh, that was a crit. And competitive. That's not good. Rock Tomb. Imagine after this, it's enough that I can just Sucker Punch. No, okay. I am a very fast Pokemon. Did not expect that. Swift. Swift should be enough for the kill. No, okay. Oh, now you outspeed me! Well, now Rock Tomb will... Now Sucker Punch will definitely land on the next Pokemon. Unless it's the Galarian Ponyta, which I'm gonna guess at this point is a Rapidash? Hatsum. Actually, now that I think about it, no matter what, this is actually a bad lineup. Let's send in Orbeetle. Because these next two Pokemon are Fairy Psychic type, or Psychic Fairy type, so they're neutral to Dark. But they are still weak to Bug Buzz. Again, the music is just good. How much does Dazzling Gleam do? Not enough to worry. Bug Buzz. Level 37, level 34. And keep in. I have to win this for the chairman. Do you really think I'd let you keep me from whatever? They always go by too quick. I go from my level 35 to my level 33. Like, you lose. It's like, ha, it's like, already dead. It's like one shot. It's like, ha, there's no way you'll win against my lower level Pokemon. Pokemon Trainer Bead. This has to be some kind of mistake. I demand a do-over. Little unicorn. But why? How can this be? How could someone like you get in my way? I was the one chosen by the chairman. I was the one who was to defeat the champion. I'm a Karen! I'm one of the elite. Someone who can shoulder the future of the Galar region. Oh, yeah, he is a Karen. Challenger Bead! Why are you committing terrorism? I wonder what you were up to when you asked to borrow Chairman Rose's Caparaja. I can't believe you tried to use the Chairman's Pokemon to destroy a historical site. Who cares for some ancient ruin when the next 1,000 years are at stake? Again. 1,000 years? Blowing it out of proportion here! Did you stand in the path of a Pokemon's simple beam or something? How do you expect to support the Chairman with that sort of thinking? Young Bead, what you're doing is legally considered terrorism. It pains me to have to say this, but I'm truly disappointed. It's true that I am the one who found you, back when you were all alone. I saw talent in you. You reminded me a little bit of myself back when I was young. You see, I too was an entitled Karen. That's why I sent you to a trainer's school, to give you a chance at success. But trying to destroy the mural, part of Galar's history, you show no love towards Galar. You're clearly not worthy of a challenger for the gym challenge. We will decide what to do with you later. For now, you will return to Hammerlock. Until then, I'm gonna put the Caparaja back in its Pokeball. You must be joking, right? You're disqualifying me from the gym challenge? But you're the one who endorsed me! There are 100 different ways we could sort this out. Why are you choosing the worst possible option? Challenger beat. I'll be taking those wishing stars that you have gathered. Yes, Adam Sandler! Adam Sandler has brought justice. Ah, Sonia, and Lorax too. Terrible shame all of this, an absolute disaster. I would do an Adam Sandler impression, but I don't think I really could. I never wish to see us lose challenges for this sort of reason. Get the Karen! Like, this just in, Adam Sandler has detained a Karen. More news at 11. Yet we do what we must to keep things fair and sportsmanlike. Like, imagine that headline, that news headline. You know, during one of Bede's matches, I heard the announcer say that Bede has no family. Apparently it was Rose who took Bede under his wing, and so Bede was battling for the chairman's sake. What an awful turn of events. I hope the mural survived all that. It looks like a child's drawing. But fear not! Bede actually assisted in the plot! For you see, a conspiracy! I've got it! A government cover-up! Not a brilliant turn of events, but the ruins were brought into light for us to see. What does this tell us about Galar's legends? Pokemon? It's like, it's Pokemon? Like, what does this tell us about the legends? Pokemon. It's like, what does this tell us about the enemy's plan? Pokemon. Like, that response is just kind of funny. Right, more than any hero, there's those things that appear to be Pokemon that stand out. But not just that, but those Pokemon appear to be holding a sword and shield as if they were using them. Anything else look interesting to you? The hero was actually two people? Good observation. There really were two heroes, but if that's the case, then why was there only one statue at the Budu drop in? More than any statue of a hero or old tapestry, these ruins made in truly ancient times must show us the real truth. Thank you, Gen Z girl! Which means, the sword! The shield's a Pokemon! It's Pokemon's sword, so the sword is a Pokemon. Yep, I was thinking the same thing. I mean, we already have a Pokemon that's a sword. That's the Honedge line. We already have that. Shield Pokemon, we actually technically do have Shield Pokemon already with Bastiodon and Shieldon. So we already have a Sword Pokemon and a Shield Pokemon. Yep, I was thinking the same thing. She does look like she'd be Gen Z. Oh wow, she does. Do you think she spends her mornings in a Starbucks? She definitely does. She definitely gets like caramel macchiato. Her drink is definitely a caramel macchiato. Like, I'm calling it. Seems like at some point in history, the sword and shield were combined with the two actual Pokemon and treated as the same thing. She has 10 Stanleys? Yeah. But then what? They just faded from history? Two young heroes, the sword and shield were actual Pokemon. But why would the truth of these ruins be hidden when their stories were depicted in artwork? You know what's interesting? You know what's interesting with this? While it's a critical part of the story, they never actually explain why it was ever covered up. It's just simply, there were the two Pokemon. Well, they kind of do with an epilogue, but kind of messily. With your help, I really feel like we've made a big discovery here. Thanks, I'll give you a couple of these, so you keep giving it your best in the gym challenge too, okay? Guess you'll be headed to Balanlea next, right? Balanlea is actually going to be a tricky gym. Unless I can get Corviknight by that point. Like, if I can get Ash to evolve. Let me double check what level I can get Corvisquire. Or not Corvisquire, Corviknight. This is the final form. It is level 38. Okay, so one more level, I can get a Steel-type Pokemon, and that can be helpful for the Fairy Gym. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's when I can get Steel. That's when I can get Steel Wing. And then Iron Head would be a TM to acquire later. Where can I get Iron Head? Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong generation. That's what the problem is. Iron Head and by proxy Heavy Slam are technical records. Okay. Got it. So that's going to be... That's something I'd have to actually grind for. Let me double check her team. The Fairy Gym Leader we actually already met being Opal. Okay, so it's a Poison Fairy type, then a Steel Fairy type, then a Fairy Flying type, and then a Pure Fairy type. Okay, so our team right now, the Poison Fairy type, I don't believe I can hit it with the Psychic move. So, honestly, for this area, unless I can get Ash to evolve, I may just have to just go off of pure damage. Thankfully, Maple would be our best for that, for just being a pure tank. So, I'm not too concerned. I'm gonna leave it here. And then, how long is the stream gonna be? Streams always go until 4:30. I really do wish they actually like elaborated more on the the cover up. Like they didn't really. Like at best, it was like, oh, there's just like two guys who believe they were above legendary Pokemon, but. That was really, they were just above Pokemon, but that was really it. They never, like, explained it any further than that. Oh, wait, you're the wrong guy. I meant to talk to her. I talked to him so much when it comes to remembering Pokemon moves that I just went blind. It's 11:58 for me. It is 2:54 for me. So, yeah. Really should have like a timer somewhere on the stream so you know. Or like some kind of clock so you know what time it is for me. So you can know. Okay, this is also going to be a new encounter. But this is also a bit of a maze if I recall. 2 full heals. Okay, and as always, we go off of random encounters. Ooh, big root. So our random encounter is Shiinotic. That's not bad. I don't have a quick ball, I believe. No. I do have Dusk Balls. Let me headbutt. I'm gonna headbutt first. Good. And Dusk Ball. am so close with Ash! Spruce is wanting to learn Night Slash even though you're a special attacker. I don't know why people's like this. Hang on. I'm actually just curious on something. Oh, wait, no, this is where... The next town I'm coming into is where I get Hex. Oh, okay, I get it now. It's because of, like, the opposite gym leader. Okay. So I can still get Hex. Now, let me look something up. Thievul. This is a really nice shiny. But, yeah, more special offensive. So why do you have so many physical moves? That doesn't make any sense. That really doesn't make any sense. Why do you have so many physical moves? What are some of the, like, special moves you can learn? Let's see. Mud Shot. Oh, wait, hang on. Wrong generation. Keep being on the wrong gen. Oh, I'm on the right gen now. Okay. So, let's see. Mud Shot. Psychic. Weird. Shadow Ball, Dark Pulse, and Grass Knot. Okay. If I'm going to make Thievul work, which part of me really doesn't want to, I'm going to have to... Can you name it Strangler Fig? Yes, I can. I like that. Alright. Shiinotic, the fairy, a grass fairy type, the illuminating Pokemon. Its flickering spores lure in prey and put them to sleep. Once this Pokemon has its prey snoozing, it drains their vitality with its fingertips. This is going to be Strangler Fig. Let's see if I have the room. I believe I do. Yeah, I got plenty of room. I have to do it this way, though. This is Strangler Fig. It is a Strangler Fig. That... Oh, yeah, true. We actually already had a... I mean, technically more of a plant than a tree, but I'll allow it. And that is a fantastic nature! Attack lowering, special defense raising. I like that nature. Sleep Powder, Moonlight, Strength Sap, and Giga Drain. Does Strength Sap do damage? No. It just restores, it just heals, but then does that. Would have rather Giga Drain. But, well, yeah, I'll send you to the box for now, but you are fantastic. Okay, now let's navigate this place. This is actually a pretty tricky place to navigate, if I recall, because it's just all in the dark. Snore, kinda worthless. Only useful if we're asleep. Railways are amazing. They can carry lots of people. Okay, yeah. Who cares? Let me actually look up to see if I can find a map of this forest. Ninetales and Curlia. Glimwood Tangle. Oh, it actually do. Nice. Oh, Curlia now has Blaze. Okay. Let's revenge the Ninetales, and then beat the Curlia. Oh wait, no, you're a fairy type. That's not good. That's gonna be neutral. Although still be a critical hit. My word. There's also gonna be the battle that'll evolve Ash. So that's good. And also, because I took damage already, Ace is going to do boosted damage. Although at the same time, I just remembered, Revenge is a negative priority move, meaning you'll always be slower, but in turn you'll do more damage. Quick attack at the Curlia. Okay, so the way I'm going... Okay, so that was Snore. That was one of the there are 3 trainers, it looks like. Okay, I see what the item pickups are. My quick attack was faster. Did we forget the trouble of this loss? We would ride the train. Okay. And evolution time! And this is one of my favorite Gen 7 Pokemon. Corvisquire. Or not Corvisquire, Corviknight. I love Corviknight. The Corviknight, the Raven Pokemon, a flying steel type. This Pokemon reigns supreme in the skies of the Galar region. The black luster of its steel body could drive terror into the heart of any foe. Ah, it's sick. And wants to learn Steel Wing. Definitely forget Hone Claws for this. I feel like Thief is good. It's just good to have a dark move. Although at the same time, now that I think about it, no, it's not actually. Because, spoiler alert, from this point on, anytime you fight Bede, he's no longer a dark-type trainer. Or not dark-type, he's no longer a psychic-type trainer. Morgrim. It would have been cool to have you, but I already got my encounter here. Which is also too bad, because I actually love Grimmsnarl. Critical hit was probably unnecessary. Level 41. Okay, I'm gonna look at my map again, because I actually have a map of this place. So, if that was the double battle, I'm actually already close to the exit. So, here is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna backtrack over here. Oh, okay, I can't just exit this way. Alright. Oh, wait, actually, it's a way I can just get an item over here. That's Hyper Potions. And then, if I go... I have to fight her. Some mushrooms react in interesting ways when you touch them. Madam Beauty. With an MBD. Pyro Ball. And another Indeedee. I'll send in Spruce. But again, so Spruce actually isn't going to be that useful from now on, because again, Bede was originally is a psychic type trainer at the beginning. I'm not going to say what it is going to be specifically, but at a certain point in the game, he changes what his type specialty is. So. We actually don't need a dark type use, so we actually don't need dark moves anymore. And even if we did, we have Orbeetle, so we're good for psychic types. Honestly, the thing I really love, I mean, we do have an ice type, so we're covered there. Madams like me react in sad ways when we're defeated. Okay. Oh! Just a random Morgrim. Okay. I'm not counting you as static. So, I am going to Pyro Ball you. Level 38 might work. Wow, okay. Luminous Moss. And the Tien that was here. U-turn! That's not a bad move, actually. Like, especially if I need to, like, swap someone out. Like, that can be a good, just, emergency move. And a good amount of our Pokemon can learn it. I'm definitely teaching it to Maple. Like, get rid of Headbutt. I feel like it's a good idea to keep Quick Turn if I need a priority finish. And then there was one more item I can get. I'll take a slight bit of backtrack. And also, if anyone's wondering, no, I'm not gonna do a shiny hunting stream for this Nuzlocke. That took way too long without the modifiers last time, and I'm not doing that, so I'm not doing that again. Like, I did that once, just because I hadn't gotten a shiny before, so I thought it would have been fun to have gotten one. And then come the DLC, and I got a good amount of them, including, ironically, a shiny Milcery that's on the screen right now. Level 38. I think Spruce would be the best. You know what's also funny with the pointless grinding? There is a way I could have done it more efficiently with the dens. Like, if I had just used the dens, like, I would have been able to get XP handy, and that would have made it go by a lot faster. I don't know why I didn't use those, especially since I already have a set level cap. So, yeah, I'm just gonna do those from now on. Actually, no, I'm gonna send in Fur. I want Fur to get a little bit of use in, especially considering the last gym. So the last gym is a dragon gym, so having an ice type would be good. A fairy type would be better, but still. So, Ice Shard. I don't know how I'm faster than the Shiinotic, but I am. Jellyfish? Does kind of look like a jellyfish. Oh my gosh! We're in Fog Canyon! Like, we never left Hollow Knight. Why did a Giga Drain do so much? I guess it is a Giga Drain, but still. Excuse me. Level 35 and level... Oh, and wants to learn Ingrain. No. And level 39. Derek. We beat Derek. And Bright Powder lowers the opponent's accuracy. Okay, now we can leave. That was every attainable item. Every attainable item, every fightable trainer. We're good to leave. There's also a chance, I believe it's in this game, but there's also a chance for you to find a Galarian Ponyta here. It's a low chance, though. Like, low. Okay. Balinlea. This is a fairy gym. And there's actually a couple items to get here. Some good ones, too. Oh, one of which involves an outfit. A specific outfit to wear, okay. No one can learn a new move. I didn't really lose a lot of healing items. I'll stock up anyway. Oh, especially now that I can get hyper potions. Yeah, so hyper potions, and I'm good. Okay. I believe I can now get a specific... think. Hang on. I'm going to see if I can get this specific outfit it's requesting. Apparently, I can get a TM if I wear a specific outfit. I want to see if I can get that outfit here. No. Okay, how do I get the... How do we get this specific outfit? It's asking for a fire-type tracksuit jacket. Oh, it's in Hexlocke. Okay, not Motostoke, Hexlocke, okay. Alright, let me just do this side quest, because this is a TM that actually is really good and helpful. It looks ugly, but apparently this is what you gotta do. And then you just talk to this guy here. Yeah, he's just going on an artist's delusion. You can be one! There's plenty of Pokédex entries to talk about people turning into Pokemon, and then there's also the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. And acrobatics. This is actually, in competitive, one of the best, like, flying moves, because with the right build, you can do a lot of damage. Let me see if we can learn it currently. Oh, Maple can! You know, I'm really considering. Yeah, I'm gonna give you acrobatics in place of U-turn. It does mean I'll have to take off the charcoal, but that is fine by me. Because again, acrobatics, fantastic move. Then I don't believe I could give Spruce anything. Mostly because I don't have anything like the dark sunglasses. And then there's a lot of houses here that can do stuff. Let me look to see which ones are like the most important. Not this one. There's like certain houses that are like really important. You're one of them. This is how you get the TM Hex. So we have a ghost move. Then you are also an important one to fight, because this gives something that actually can be helpful, especially for Girder and for Snover. So I'm just going to acrobatics you. And quick attack. Even with the reflect, this should just kill. Yep. Like, breathe the solidity, it's a Dottler, even with an Eviolite. And Eviolite. This is actually a really good item. This is like a favorite item when it comes to like Pokemon competitive. The TM for the rest, which is an okay move, not really what we're looking for our build. Balm Mushroom, and then the one that's important. So remember in the second stream when we were in Hammerlock and we found that little girl who wanted us to deliver the old letter to Frank? This is Frank. It's from Paula. Yeah, the name of a girl I spent all my time playing with when I was a lad. She fell ill. Didn't tell me though. She kept it a secret just how sick she was. We ended up having a great row about it. Then I moved away not long after that fight. I never met her again after the day I left. How was she? Did she look well, dear old Paula? She looked well. That's a comfort to hear. We're just not going to tell her that what we saw was a child. Eric and I ought to give you something for this gift you've brought. For you've brought me back a piece of my youth. Choice Scarf, a good item in competitive. Boosts the speed of a Pokemon, but you can only use one move. And that was all of the ones that I cared about here. That's all the items I cared about. And now, just the gym leader matters. We've already healed. Even though I did that fight, we didn't lose any health, and the power points lost don't matter. So our team looks fine. Look at this weird team. It's like, so the starter, the Route 1 bird, a Ninetale, so Stone Evolution, a bug, which is like a Route 1 bug, then a Snover that hasn't even evolved yet, and a Thievul. Alright, I'm going to... open bag. I am going to give you the Eviolite, because this is just a really good item to have. Oh, Pine Tree can learn Hex. Oh, Hex! Yeah, I'm teaching you Hex. I'm gonna do that over Swift, and then that can combo with Will-O-Wisp. Nice. And then that's just Rest. Anything can learn Rest. Okay, now we're ready for the Fairy Gym. I feel a little more confident. Let me check something ahead of time first, just out of curiosity. Yes, okay. I just wanted to check something when it came to weaknesses. I'm so tired, I don't know why. I understand, especially this morning, my mom wanted me to help her with a project, so I had to wake up. Normally I sleep in, like I've been sleeping in a lot lately. I had to wake up an hour before, so normally I sleep in late to like 9 o'clock. I had to wake up at 8 to help her with the project. Oh, Challenge of Lorax. I'm gonna be honest, even though I know the joke is that we call ourselves Lorax because we're naming our Pokemon after trees, I've kind of already lost the joke on it. I'm still gonna commit to naming every Pokemon after trees, but still. You got 4 gym badges already. I'm gonna have to watch out for you. Even more Pekka was wary of you. Wait, more Pekka. Don't tell me you actually like Lorax. We've already had a serious battle with him. He's an opposing gym challenger. Guess there's nothing to it. Look, just take one of my gym league cards, okay? Marnie's league card. What's with that look, huh? This just means I'll think of you as my rival from now on. There aren't too many gym challengers left, you know? So we're meeting in the finals. You got that? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep the outfit. I actually kind of like it. I don't think I can take off the bag, though. And Ball Guy gives us the Love Ball. Makes it easier to catch Pokemon of the opposite gender. And then I believe it just does nothing. Here, Uniform Shop. Oh, okay, no, I was thinking. Never mind. I'm done for now. So, we're good. I really do wish I could take this bag off, but unfortunately I can't. So, let's go. I go, but I am not that concerned with the gym. A very serious examination. Yeah, this gym challenge is a little interesting. And also one of the reasons, and also this has a gimmick that will actually make this gym, like, kind of easier than some of the others. The uniform looks good on you. Now relax, clear your mind, and go break a leg. Yeah, this gym's a little different. Here's the old lady we met before, the fairy gym leader, Opal. Ah, there you are, my dear gym challenger. Though you are really lacking in the color pink. See, I'm looking for a successor to take on the role of gym leader here. So my gym mission serves as an audition of sorts too. Oh, don't worry, it's simple enough. All you need to do is battle my trainers and ask the questions that they answer the questions they ask along the way. Think carefully before answering, though, child. If you get the wrong answer, the stats of your Pokemon will be lowered. But if you get the answer correct, your Pokemon will get a stat boost. Think of it as a little fairy-type Pokemon magic to make things interesting. Now, I want you to go all out. Show me what you can do. Yes! Yes, you heard that correct. This is a gym mission where by answering questions correctly or incorrectly can get you different results. Also, I feel good level-wise. Alright, okay. It's time to start your audition to see if you're worthy of becoming the fairy-type gym leader. Gym leader, or gym trainer, Annette. I love how, starting with Sword and Shield and even going into Scarlet and Violet, they've done the gym trainer thing. So every time you meet a trainer who's like a part of the gym mission, they're a gym trainer. I love that they made that a trainer class. Steel Wing. I think before I fight Opal herself, I am going to equip the metal coat on so I can do more steel damage. Question. Do you know about fairy type weaknesses? I believe they're both correct. But I can also actually just look up the questions. At Balmain Stadium. Yeah, literally, they're both correct. Like, but steel type, since that's what I have. One of the fire type weaknesses is steel type. Here's a boost to your attack and special attack. Level 36. And that defeated. Because she hasn't you, but you piqued my interest anyway. Second trainer. Like, don't worry about the last one, which is funny considering what the question is. It's basically just living cotton candy. I like to imagine how Steel Wing works, because it's literally attacking with the wing. I just like to imagine that scene from from Naruto Shippuden when Killer Bee lariats Sasuke So I like to imagine every time it has, it's just Lariat! And you just like cave in the chest. Question. What was the previous trainer's name? Annette. Like the student in the Blue Lions from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Now, Lariat! Boom. Oh, they survived having their chest caved in. Also, really? Psychic? On a steel type? Drill Peck. Level 42. Gym Trainer Teresa defeated. Now, I'm actually going to have to look up a different guide to the question answers because this one, despite it giving the correct answers, they've also unfortunately put them in, like, the links. So... Theodora. Oh wait, here's just all of the answers. Okay, sick. Then Steel Wing. Oh, Flatter. Fantastic. Wait for breakfast ever. Oh, dang it! I meant to say omelets! Well, there's a stat drop. You know what's really weird about the move Flatter? It's basically Swagger, but not as good. Because Swagger sharply raises your opponent's physical attack stat, but in turn confusing them. So that way, when they hit themselves in confusion, they take more damage. However, it also means that which it essentially means it's like a risk-reward type of thing. However, Flatter, like, it sharply raises the special defense stats. Or, not, it sharply raises the opponent's special attack. But hitting yourself in confusion only calculates your attack stat. So, you basically just raised your opponent's stats, and in turn you just made it slightly inconvenient. The method actor. So I play Pokemon in real life, too. And that's the audition almost done. All that's left is to fight Opal herself. Like, she likes to eat curry for breakfast. She plays a lot of Persona 5, you see, so she really likes curry. Yeah, I don't have a Blackberry, so I can't run that. Okay. And I've met the qualifications, even though I answered the question incorrectly. It doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you right now, with the exception of this, even with the stat drops, I'm going to tell you the outcome is always going to be the same. So going in with my sunglasses. At least I get to have some form of originality in this fight. I suppose the best way to introduce myself, but I'm Opal, the gym leader. I've gotten a good look at how I handle those quizzes. The last part of the mission is me. Let's have a look at how you and your partner Pokemon behave. I really wish you could actually customize what your gym challenger outfit is, but you can't. Even when you buy a uniform. Gym leader Opal. Sends out a Weezing. Galarian Weezing, meaning it's a poison fairy type. Steel Wing. They can only do Fairy Wind, because the only other damaging move they have is Poison, because it's just Sludge. Do you know my nickname? The Wizard. These are actually the questions I know the answers to. I don't actually think I even need the guide. Level 36. I'm going to switch into Pine Tree. Let's set this Mawile on fire. Dipper! I'm not sending in Snover. Or Thievul. I'm not sending them in. I'm not gonna sacrifice them now. Like, I'm fine right now. Like, I'm only gonna do the sack if I explicitly need it. Oh wait, no, Dipper is... That's right, this Pine Tree. I'm sorry. Never mind. Level 39. Level 37. I completely forgot the joke. Okay. Now I'm gonna send Ash back in. Yeah, the Pine Tree is Dipper. Yeah. I don't know why it took me this long to remember that. Especially when I love Gravity Falls. I wonder, is it actually, like, do you have enough, like characters and material to do a Nuzlocke where all the Pokemon are named after Gravity Falls characters? I feel like you do? Ancient power has no effect on me, for I am made of pure steel. Next question. Favorite color? She's obsessed with pink. I've seen other people, but it's not what I like for myself. Oh, wait, what? I thought it was pink. Oh, it was purple, despite the color of the gym. Oh. Well, I've been tricked. Lowered my defenses, unfortunately. Whatever. I really hate... Part of me really hates this gym. Thankfully, it's safe for me to stay in because the last Pokemon only has 118 is finally kicking in and not a moment too soon. Literally, it only has one attacking move, and it's just a fairy move. So I am fine to Dynamax into a Max Steel Spike. Purple even in the anime. Really? Even in the anime they did that. Are you prepared? I'm gonna have some fun with this! Big Burb. I'm gonna have some fun with this! Rui! Giant Cake. This is how creamy Milcery's final form. It is just Giant Cake. And Max Steel Spike. Very close, which means I can probably answer the last question, which I also know the answer to. You like pink! Let us give you some! I don't know why it's just funny, but it's just like crazy voiced. G-Max Finale. I should survive it. Yes. Shouldn't get a speed boost. Yeah, it's just they heal. So it's ironically no different from, like, Draining Kiss. So, Max Steel Spike, we outspeed, we kill, we win. And the last question was just going to be, how old am I? And even though she's 86, you're supposed to say 16, which is really dumb. Level 41. I really hate Opal as a gym leader. She's not my least favorite gym leader, but I really don't like her. Your peak is still lacking, but you're an excellent trainer with some excellent Pokemon. I think my least favorite gym leader is probably Claire. I'd probably say is my least favorite gym leader. Well, Claire or Whitney. I kind of like Whitney a little bit more because I actually like Miltank, but I don't like Claire. Well, good try. Not bad at all. Still not what I'm looking for. Oh, don't worry yourself about it, child. It's just a matter of my preference. I'll find the next gym leader elsewhere. In fact, I've already got an idea about where to look. Too bad about the audition, but here's a fairy badge for your efforts. So yeah, no matter what, you're just never the gym leader. You know, I really should have expected with the purple because both the purple boa and the purple umbrella. But whatever, it's a dumb gym. You can now cash 45s. Take this TM with you too. A little bonus from this old lady. TM87, joining Kiss. Excuse me. Now we can use Training Kiss. Here. Lastly, here's a little something for humor in me. Maybe I had a little pin. The fairy uniform. Of course, it's not good to neglect your elders, but old folk like me should also know when it's time to step out of the spotlight. I'm gonna retire. Yep, the next one is in Searchester. We're done now. I've got a few words to run in Hammerlock. Care to join me for the journey? If you're headed to the next gym stadium, you'll need to get to Hammerlock too, after all. With pleasure. See, they say two's company after all. Like, it's just a fast travel, it's just faster. Hammerlock, always such a dusty town. I suppose some Pokemon prefer it that way. I hate the industry. Okay, I'm going to heal. Yeah, the next gym is going to be a rock gym, so once again, Ash is going to be helpful. In fact, it's really only Ash. Fur is okay, but it's a double-edged sword to use Fur. Like, again, unless we can get, like, a free spot open, which I don't think we will, like, it's gonna be a bit of a tricky gym. I'm also gonna head to the boutique for the changing room because I want to change the outfit a bit. You're back? Alright. Let's change the outfit a bit. Well, actually, first of all. Remove. I'm gonna go back to the original look. Oh, actually... No, I actually don't mind this. Alright, hey, welcome back. I actually don't mind this look. Just, like, keeping it as is and just not having the sunglasses on. I kind of like it. And now you're gonna see what's gonna happen with B. Not B, Bead. Why'd they have to have a character named B and then a character named Bead? Come to gawk at me now that I've had my challenge band taken away and my gym challenger status revoked? Can you really afford to waste time like this? Of course! Well, I suppose so. No longer have to worry about catching up with me after all. I'll have you know, though, that I haven't given up. I must become the champion in order to help out the chairman. I will go and ask him to let me rejoin the gym challenge. But here's Opal. That's boy. Now that's what I would call pink! So sincere and straightforward, and yet so twisted and misguided. I like it! That's the kind of thing that gives people some depth. Time for my gym mission, boy! What? Pink! 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 Congratulations, child! This is a horror image! In fact, this is a horror image! Especially since it's unmoving with the exception of the flames in the background. She creepy? Yes, she is. Miss Opal, what in the world has gotten into you? Pretty sure this isn't getting you arrested. You were used by Oleana, am I right? You worked hard to gather wishing stars for her, only to have her throw you away like rubbish once she was done with you. I'm gonna groom you to be her enemy. Come with me, my child. I might be able to help you out. Of course, it all depends on how much hard work you're willing to put in, too. Are you testing me? Very well, I accept. In fact, I plan on making sure you see my full talents and tell me everything you know about the wishing stars. Farewell for now, child. You should head to Searchester. I take it you know how to get to Route 7? Do not follow her! Yeah, Bede, have you never seen a Stranger Danger PSA? I saw one once that traumatized me. Bede, no! Yeah. Although, don't worry, he actually ends up not only safe, but he also becomes the fairy gym leader. You have, like, one fight against him after this, and he's just a fairy trainer from now on. So, like, no more psychic specialty. Like, his Duojin and his Gotharita, they just aren't on his party anymore. Hey, yeah, badge collecting going well? It seems, I've been doing some research on the ruins in Stownside, the Sword and Shield. What kind of Pokemon were they, and where are they now? I still have so many questions. I was thinking about taking another look at the tapestries and... Another terrorist attack! Are you kidding me? What was that? This place feels like, it feels like somewhere in, like, Final Fantasy. Hexlocke Stadium shook. That's where Chairman Rose's power plant is, isn't it? Transformer just exploded, it's fine. A power spot? You mean like where you can Dynamax? That's right, the power spot detector reacts when it's possible to Dynamax. Hey, Leon! Hey, Sonia, and Lorax too. You felt the shaking, right? Seems Chairman Rose is testing something again. This is bad. Pokemon might start Dynamaxing right in the middle of Hexlocke. Is that so? I can make sure the Chairman knows. You'll just get lost, Leon. I'm going too. I'm really looking forward to seeing you compete in the finals. You should leave the investigation on the quaking to the adults. Head to Searchester and get that gym badge. So unlike previous Pokemon games, when children are involved in like these disastrous situations, here you're just put off to the side. Not Bede. Yeah, Bede is. Oh, Laura. It's not Bede. Like, Bede, what crimes of terrorism are you committing again? First the forest, then the mad quiz. I've been lost in every sense of the word, but it looks like I finally caught up to you again. Come with me to Route 7. I could use a bit of competition to motivate me. And just reminding myself, we are healed, right? Yeah, we're good. Okay. What Pokemon are you gonna lead with this time? Not Cramorant, I hope. Also, there's actually new TMs I can buy. I don't think they're ones I'll want to get, but let me see anyway. Mega Punch, Mega Kick. This is basically just strong but low accuracy moves. And Weather Ball with some terrain moves. So, Mega Punch and Mega Kick. How is Kick stronger, but Punch is more accurate with more power points? And then Fang skills. I don't believe... I'm gonna get it just in case. This is more just me hedging my bets for the future because, like I said, the final gym leader is an Ice-type trainer. Ice-type is a Dragon-type gym leader. No one can learn Draining Kiss. Spruce can learn Ice Fang. Okay, so that was basically a waste of money. I'm gonna make my money back. Take the Ball Mushroom. Oh wait, these sell for a lot. And I'm gonna sell the rare bone. I'm gonna keep these on hand in case if I could get another encounter. Okay, now let's go fight Hop. I'll fight Hop. Let me double check my town map, because I think I could plan something. I'm saying more like I'm eating a frozen Go-Gurt! Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay. Okay, so Route 8, and then it's Circhester. So I think I'll do the Hop fight, make my way through Route 8, make it to Circhester, and then heal at the Pokemon Center. Yeah. And then here's just what's left, so I can just show you what's left story-wise. So we have Circhester, and then that's the Rock Gym Leader. Then we go to Spikemouth, which is a Dark Gym Leader. And then we come back to Hammerlock for the Dragon Gym Leader. Probably one of the best gym leaders in Pokemon. And then we have Route 10, which is pretty much Victory Road. Now I want a frozen Go-Gurt. You get yourself one. Then Winden. And that's basically... And then just all the story stuff will happen with Winden. And one other location. Alright, so let's go fight Hop. Alright, Lorax, you and I both know we've got to keep on trying different strategies if I'm going to get strong enough to catch up to Lee. No, not just catch up, if I want to surpass him. So I think you know what's coming, mate. Let me try out my latest in the battle against you. Pokemon Trainer Hop. Very cool. So now, he has a Trevenant. Alright, time for me to test exactly how far I can go with my latest and greatest team. Starting with a Pokemon weak to my own. Here's an Acrobatics. That would have done less damage. That would have only been 60 base power, but when you're not holding an item, Acrobatics becomes 120 base power. I don't know why, it just does. I'm about to send out a Snorlax. I'm gonna stay in. Big guy Snorlax. Body Slam. Don't paralyze and we're good. And revenge. That was a critical hit. That probably did actually matter considering how high of health Snorlax has. That also kind of helps with the fact that I'm really overleveled. I don't hate it, but up next to Bolton. It's 80 degrees. He's outside. I feel bad for you. I haven't checked how hot it is where I am. But to be fair, I don't really check often. I know it's hot enough that I need to be wearing shorts, but that's really is. Okay. Level 38. How is Evil higher level than the Snover is? Well, I mean, I guess I have been using him more often. So I guess it's not that weird. Rillaboom. He finally evolved his starter. Like, not bad, so did I a while ago. In fact, our last battle, it was evolved. How are his Pokemon a lower level than the Gym Leader's Pokemon? Oh, it eats more. I actually don't have anything for fire types, interestingly enough. So I'm just gonna stay in. I'm the kind of guy who gets fired up to win in these situations. Acrobatics. Just look at the PNG blip in and out. And quick attack. Oh, hyper potion. Really? We'll see how much damage a quick attack can do on its own. That's actually a surprising amount. Acrobatics again. But go, PNG! Level 37. Also level 40. Learning after you? No. Why would I let you learn after you? Ha! Defeated. This is rubbish. My team can't perform if I can't get it my own head straight as their trainer. I forget what level Snover evolves at. I want to say it's like the 40s? But I don't remember. Before we even started on this journey, I remember watching Lee on the telly. He was like a bright star, so strong I could hardly bear to look right at him. But now, I can tell just how strong he really is, and what he's got that I haven't. But I'm getting stronger too. Maybe not as fast as you, but fine, whatever. Thanks for letting me battle with you again. And here, I'll heal up your team for you. Thank you, Hop! I think I know what it is I really want. I want to battle Lee. I want to take on my bro. But not just that. I want to beat him. I want to be the one who beats the unbeatable champion. And I'm going to. My mind's made up. You and me are going to have another battle once I get my gym badge in Searchester. It's just funny he says that, because I believe he actually does fight us afterwards. Like, after the gym battle. Or maybe it was before, I don't fully remember. I want to say it was, like, before. Alright, let's fight you. And then I'll get my encounter here. Oh, what a cute little Rabone bee! Blitz it. You know what plays in my head every time I think of acrobatics? The whirlwind strike animation in Miitopia is all I think about when I see that animation. Now I'll take him. Acrobatics! Whirlwind strike! Or is it whirlwind slash? It's whirlwind slash, that was it. Like, it's just used the whirlwind slash. Although I guess I don't have a sword, so it is whirlwind strike. This is such a weird Pokemon team if you really break down what I have. Palm Mushroom. And we get a Carablast. Flippin' bees! Just bees. Alright, Carablast. This is actually a really bad Pokemon to have. Because Carablast is a Trade Evolution Pokemon. But not just any Trade Evolution Pokemon. Probably one of the more interesting. Well, there goes my encounter. Whatever, it would have been a terrible one anyway. Didn't expect a high roll, but again, Carablast is a terrible Pokemon because, well, not really terrible. Its evolution is fine, but it's still not that good because it's also weird. Because first of all, I believe Carablast's evolution is a Steel Bug type, so it's time for weak to fire and really slow. So already that's bad. But the thing that's really weird, but kind of interesting, is how Carablast evolves. It's a trade evolution, yes, but you specifically have to trade evolve it with a Shelmet. So if you trade a Carablast with a Shelmet, it evolves. And a Shelmet evolves as well. So Carablast becomes a Scavalier, and Shelmet becomes a Selgor. Also, I didn't see what was coming in, so I'm just gonna stay. Oh, just a Rufflet. That would have actually been better if that was on this route. I don't know if it is, but that would have been a better encounter. Also, was this Route 8 or Route... I believe this was just Route 8. And then up next is Route 7. Let me actually double check my map, because this may have just been an immediate encounter loss. So, I'm on Route 7. Up next is Route 8. Okay, so I can get another encounter. I don't see any items. There's some berries and a Pokemon I despise. Let's shake the tree. And this time, we actually lost our berries before, so let me see what I can get instead. Nisha berries. So far, nothing that I care about. Yeah, so far, these are just bad berries. I'll just fight the Greedent. Revenge. Oh, wow. Even with negative priority, this Greedent is slow. Oh, but it had counter! What?! No! No, no, no! To a Greedent?! I am so mad. I am so pissed off. Fur, kill it. I'm so mad. I am so angry at that. I hate you now, Greedent. With every fiber of my being, I hate you. And I'm gonna let Snover be the one to kill you. And of course you rest. Because you are the worst Pokemon Game Freak has ever created, and I hate you! Well, while you're asleep, I'm gonna use Leer a bunch, lower your defense to make this go by a little faster. I am so mad. We lost our starter, our highest level Pokemon, to a freaking Greedent! With counter! How was I supposed to know it has counter? And you know what's also bad about that? It is a 1 in 4 chance of it using that move. So it was a 1 in 4 chance of it using counter amidst its move pool. Oh, I am mad. You got an Aspear Berry, Lychee Berry, Mago Berry. I don't give a frick anymore, Berry. Everyone, it is time. This hurts the most. This hurts even more than Apple did. But everyone, let us take a moment of silence for our starter, Maple the Cinderace. This is such a bitter loss. Okay, because the other Pokemon are out on a job, these are what our current selections are. I'll let chat choose. Cypress, Strangler, Fig, or Locust. Do we take the Girder, the Shinotic, or the Arctazolts? You decide. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Alright. Welcome aboard, Locust. To make you a little bit... Oh, actually, no, I'm going to keep the Eviolite. But yes. Rip Maple, you will be missed. You were our best friend in this bitter world. Alright, this also means now our highest level is Ash. Which, to be fair, at level 42 isn't that bad, but I am still mad. Especially because, like, it's our starter. We lost our starter! Get away from me, Berserker! I hate you as a Pokemon as well! Man, this generation just gave me Pokemon I don't like. Okay. We have a new encounter we can get here. So, as always, we go off of randoms. Not the bullet. Okay. Here we go. Our random encounter is a Sandaconda. That is not that bad of a Pokemon, especially with Sandspit. Let me just see how good a Quick Ball will be. I already have 3 of them. Wow. Sandaconda caught. Let me find a tree to name you after. Oh wait, I've already got one. Sandaconda, the Sand Snake Pokemon, a ground type. When it contracts its body, over 220 pounds of sand sprays from its nose. If it ever runs out of sand, it becomes disheartened. Oh, poor guy. This is Eucalyptus. Let's check your stats real quick. This is also our last encounter for here, so... no need to have that up. Alright, Sandaconda, let's see. Its Special defense lowering, physical attack raising. Not horrible. Sand Spit creates a sandstorm when hit by any attack. Glare, Headbutt, Dig, Sandstorm. Not bad moves either. It would also be a ground Pokemon. So, when it's the time for Thievul to die, that's who we're replacing them with. But also, I already know when Fur dies, we're replacing them with Shiinotic. Shiinotic is just a much better Pokemon. Alright, let's fight you without our starter. This is where the real pain of Nuzlocke can come from. Although, you know what's something kind of funny? Is we actually... How long until the stream ends? Honestly, I'm going to clear the routes, and then we're going to stop the stream. I think that'll be enough. Okay, so neutral to steel, but still weak to dark. Okay, good to know. Yeah, but something interesting to think on is we actually have, well, we had 3, but with Cinderace dead, we only have 2 Pokemon that are actually capable of Gigantamax. And while they don't have the Gigantamax power now, if we do the DLC, we can get them to Dynamax. So we would have either a not Dynamax, we can Gigantamax. So we could either have a G-Max Orbeetle or a G-Max Corviknight. But I want to hold off, and while I do want to do that part of the DLC, I want to wait until we're at the final battle. Just because I feel like it would just be more climactic, like have the G-Max beforehand. Let me see. When it holds, attacks that increases in a pinch, recovers from being frozen, heals in a pinch but causes confusion if they don't like the taste. So you gotta know what they are, or you gotta know what your Pokemon's taste preferences are. I think it's dependent on nature, or I think it'll actually just, I think the game actually just tells you. So let's explore. I am not in a good mood right now. I can't believe I lost my starter in a Nuzlocke. Like, you know the memes of, like, how I feel right now? You know the memes of, like, he didn't even cry at Titanic, do men even have real feelings? It's like the thing that can really make a man cry is when they lose their starter in a Nuzlocke. Like, when a man loses their starter in a Nuzlocke, there is no greater pain than that. I'm just not in a good mood right now. In fact, I'm in such a bad mood. Well, actually, no, this is the last route, so... I believe this route goes in 2 parts, though, so once we get to the second part of the route, then I'll end the stream. I'm just in that bad of a mood. So many Pokemon that I just keep encountering. And they go by faster if I had my Cinderace, but I don't! All because the stupid Greedents with counter of all things. Big Nugget. Now fight me, Backpacker. I mean, to be fair, when it comes to Cinderace, there's really only one type specialist in this game that it would have been helpful against. So, it's not too much I'm losing. I'm not losing too much when it comes to this. While it would have made that battle easier, if Pine Tree can stay alive, we'll be fine. And if Locust can pull their weights, then we should be fine. So pretty much, this all rests on Pine Tree and Gert. These all rest on Ninetales and Girder. Shard. It is a flying type, but I'm an ice type, so this does a little damage. And you Whirlwind. Fantastic! They just love wasting my time and breaking my strategies when I have a clear thing I want to do. But yeah, I really should end stream soon. I am not in a good mood. I'll be in a better mood come Friday for the Deltarune stream, but even if you fail, it's not the end. You can stand up and fight back. You know what? You're right. Even with this loss, I can come back from this. I can come back from this. Charles, you got a stupid looking face. Let me just look this up while we've got this battle going on. What, Iron Barbs? Wait, you're an electric type. No, 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 no! Okay, I'm ending stream just after this fight, because I already lost Maple. My mood's gonna be bad with Ash dead. I'm gonna cry me too. Why do you learn so many? You are such a worthless Pokemon, Spruce. Okay, I'm going to fly back to Hexlocke. First, rest in peace, Ash. You were incredible in the Fairy Gym and the Flying Gym. I'm putting Eucalyptus on in her place. Nope, not Locust. Can't believe we're doing this. Remember when I said we had 2 Pokemon that can Gigantamax? Well, the number's still the same. So we could either have had a Gigantamax or a Beetle or a Eucalyptus, if they can live that long. So until next week, I'm ending it here. I'm not even giving you the satisfaction of an outro. I just need to go. See ya, guys.